Welcome back to my tiny kitchen. Watch this video and learn how to impress your dinner guests with this miniature version of a classic Christmas cake, Yule, also known as bûche de Noël, served as an individual plated dessert. These are the ingredients for the chocolate gluten-free sponge. Remember the recipes in the description. For the sponge, add the eggs, followed by the sugar into a medium mixing bowl. Then, mix on high speed for about 7 to 10 minutes until it reaches ribbon stage. Sift in the cocoa powder over the whipped egg mixture. Gently fold with a whisk until you no longer have any large lumps of cocoa powder. Then change to a plastic spatula and scrape down the sides. Scrape out the mixture onto a baking paper lined baking tray. Bake in a preheated oven at 175 degrees Celsius for about 8 to 10 minutes or until puffed up and springy to the touch. Avoid overbaking, as this could result in a dry sponge that may not roll easily. For the white chocolate mousse, bring about a third of the double cream to the boil. Then remove from the heat and add in the white chocolate, mixing until smooth. Then keep aside to cool. While the white chocolate mixture is cooling, whip the balance of the double cream until stiff peaks form. Then fold in the cooled down white chocolate mix. If it is a warm day and you notice the mix is a bit runny, you can place it in the refrigerator for a few minutes to stiffen. Sprinkle about a tablespoon of sugar over the chocolate sponge and then cut the sponge in half lengthways. Place 1/2 of the sponge sugar side down on some baking paper or a tea towel. And then smear on a thin layer of the white chocolate mousse. Roll using the baking paper or tea towel as support. Repeat this with the other half and refrigerate until needed. For the dark chocolate mousse, bring about a third of the cream to the boil, then remove from the heat and add in the dark chocolate. Mix this until smooth, then leave aside to cool. Whip the balance of the cream until peaks form and then fold in the cooled down chocolate mixture. Once mixed through, cover and place in the refrigerator to firm up slightly to piping consistency. For the meringue mushrooms, I used the ratio of 1 part egg white to 2 parts icing sugar in grams. This meringue recipe is really easy to make. Simply add the icing sugar to the egg whites in a small mixing bowl and mix until peaks form. This may take about 7 to 10 minutes depending on your mixer. Remove a spoonful of the plain white meringue that we will use for the stalks and dots. Then color the balance red. Pipe out the red meringue for the mushroom caps between 2 and 3 centimeters wide. Then pipe out the white meringue dots using a piping bag with a 2 mm hole. Once done, cut the piping bag to create a 5 mm hole and pipe out stalks between 2 and 3 centimeters long. Then bake in a preheated oven at 100 degrees Celsius for about 20 to 30 minutes or until the meringues peel off easily. These are the ingredients you would need for the chocolate twigs. Place the cocoa powder into a shallow container. Then pipe out the twigs using a piping bag with a 3mm hole. Once set, you can dust off the excess cocoa powder before plating. Pipe out the dark chocolate mousse using a small star nozzle to create a bark effect. When cutting the Yule logs, use a knife that has been dipped in hot water for a clean cut. The last element for this creation is a chocolate ganache designed for the plate. Add dark chocolate to boiled cream and mix until smooth. For plating, spoon over some chocolate ganache onto a plate. Then, using something with a flat base like a tumbler, create an impression as shown. Then arrange the Yule log, mushrooms and twigs. Finish off this beautiful creation by placing on something green like mint leaves or edible holly and berries. I've left a link in the description on how I made the holly leaves. And there you have it. I really hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it.